Initiatives and referendums in Arizona. An initiative and a referendum. The primary difference between an initiative and a referendum is who originates the measure and what purpose it serves. Initiative allows the citizens to propose new laws or constitutional amendments. An initiative is the method by which Arizona voters can propose new laws, amend existing laws, or propose constitutional amendments by collecting signatures from qualified voters to have the measure placed on the next general election ballot, AZSOS 2023. Referendum allows them to approve or reject a law that has already been passed by a legislature. According to AZSOS 2023 stated that a referendum is the means by which Arizona's voters can veto a law or part of a law by gathering signatures to place the issue on the ballot for the next general election. How initiatives and referendums are created. Initiatives are created when there are new laws created or amend a state constitution. The originator of an initiative are the citizens who collect a required number of signatures on a petition to place the measures on a ballot. The types of initiatives are direct measures goes directly to the ballot of a popular vote, and indirect, which measures submitted to legislative which may act on it. If it is not approved, the measure may then go to a popular vote. Referendums are created to veto or approve an existing law or a law recently passed by the legislature itself. The types of referendum are popular. Citizens circulate a petition to demand a popular vote on a recently enacted law to either uphold or repeal it. And legislative, legislature refers a measure to the voters for approval, such as constitutional amendment. Compare and contrast initiative and referendum. Initiative and referendum are both forms of direct democracy that gives voters a say in government policy. The key difference lies in who originates the measure and at what stages of the legislative process the public gets involved. An initiative is a bottom-up process where citizens can propose and draft a new law or constitutional amendment. Referendum can be either a top-down or bottom-up process. An initiative and a referendum pros and cons. Pros: empowers voters, which allows direct lawmaking, gives a voice to the public, and increases voter turnout. Checks on elected officials, keeps representatives responsive, enacts policy reforms, and corrects legislative inaction. Promotes accountability and transparency, heightens accountability, and boosts transparency. Creates policy innovation, acts as policy introduce. The cons are undermines representative government, subverts the legislative process, and risks tyranny of the majority. Leads to flawed policy making, can result in badly drafted laws, complete issues oversimplified, and threatens institutional stability. Vulnerable to special interest, influence of money, and elite manipulation. Creates procedural and systematic burdens, time consuming and expensive, places under demands on voters, and faces illegal challenges. How initiatives and referendums support the idea of direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. Initiatives and referendums are key tools of direct democracy that allow citizens to participate directly in lawmaking matters than relying solely on elected representatives. While the U.S. Constitution does not provide for a national initiative or referendum, many state and local constitutions, particularly those written during the Progressive era, which include the provisions to give citizens a direct voice. Initiative has process that gathers signatures based on direct versus indirect to increase responsiveness. Between 1912 and 2012, 67 constitutional initiatives appeared on the ballot. Of these, only 27, which is 40%, were approved by the voters. McClory 2013. Referendum or legislative referendum and popular referendum or veto referendum, but they can empower veto. More often than not, when a legislative referendum is on the ballot, the people approve the proposed law of McClory 2013. Empowering veto, constitutional framework and historical county versus state law, federal versus state law, progressive era rules, Variations among states. Benefits and criticism of direct democracy. The benefits promotes accountability, combats special interests, and increases engagement. Criticism. Potential for tyranny of the majority, voter competence, and financial influence. Logistical challenges.